Yo, what up, guys? This is your boy Kofi, um, KO Sports Talk, and I just wanted to do this Crow video. Us losing to the Ravens. Yeah, I'm eating my crow right now. I talked a lot of crap to uh, the Baltimore Ravens, and bro, it's not that I didn't regret it. It's just who I am as a Bears fan. I usually just make those types of videos, but man, dude, like that loss right there. That was the backbreaker right there. The fact that Andy Dalton was able to score a touchdown on 4th and 11 to Marquise Goodwin. And then when we give the ball back to the Baltimore Ravens, they march right down the field and score another touchdown to win the game to a backup quarterback. A backup quarterback. And not just a backup quarterback, an undrafted backup quarterback who didn't have the number one wide receiver, Hollywood Brown. Injuries all over across the board. Lamar Jackson out. Um, their tackles are out, and we still lose. This game was given to us on a silver platter, and guess what? In Bears football fashion, in the words of Schlag Daddy, we end up losing this game, 16-13. I mean, I already said this so many times. The Bears, of course, I said, are the charter franchise of the NFL. And we are being treated as a second-rate class team, like the Lions. People treat us like we are the Detroit Lions. They treat us like we're the Jacksonville Jaguars. They treat us like we're a low-class, bottom-tier team. And guess what? Rightfully so, because guess what? We have a dumb. I'm trying not to cuss. I don't want to cuss at all in this video. Because, some of my family members are subbed, and I don't want them, hear me cuss like that. But we got dumb ownership. George McCaskey gave this team to his family, to his daughter, and that was a big mistake. Big mistake. And ever since that Super Bowl in 1985 or in 86, the Bears, how many playoff games have they won? Can't even count. The Bears have been to the playoffs ever since she took over, I think about 7 or 8 times. And they only won about like 5 playoff games since then. That's just pathetic. So pathetic. A poorly run franchise run by poorly incompetent ownership in Virginia and George McCaskey. The fact that they didn't fire Matt Nagy right now just shows you how incompetent and mediocre they are. George McCaskey says he thinks like a fan. He doesn't think like a fan. He thinks like a politic. Shoot, I think George McCaskey is worse than Matt Nagy because he prefers politics over performance. Matt Nagy, yeah, he's a shoe salesman, but freaking George McCaskey, he's the businessman. He's the boss man. And you know what? He's the type of businessman that will just lie to your face and tells you everything is good, tries to make you feel good, make you feel right. But when it comes to the real deal, when it comes to the truth of the matter, his poop starts to stink, man. His poop starts to stink. And once that poop starts to stink, it starts getting exposed. It starts getting exposed big time. And that's what happened in this game. This game was just showing of how mediocre the Bears are. This game was just showing of how pathetic, how incompetent, how ingratiated this franchise is. We went from a great Bears defense, the '06, the '05 defense, '85 Bears defense, to this pathetic excuse of a team. This pathetic excuse of a coaching staff. And you do nothing about it. Time and time again. If you can fire Coach Lovie Smith after a 10-6 season, why in the holy F do you not fire a guy who went on a 4-game losing streak, 3 straight seasons? Not one, not two, but 3 straight seasons. And ever since 2019, this offense has averaged over 17.1 points per game. That is pathetic. And if you don't see that, McCaskey, you got to sell the team, man. Just give up your rights. Don't just sell the team to somebody who cares, because you clearly do not care about this team. You don't care about your grandfather's legacy and Virginia too. You don't care about your father's legacy. You don't care about this Bears team. You don't care about beating the Packers. You don't care about the rivalry. You don't care about your pride. Hell, at least, even though Detroit has been pathetic, at least they were smart enough to get rid of Matt Patricia mid-season. At least they were smart enough to get rid of Matt Patricia mid-season. But no, you guys are too effing dumb to realize that you have an incompetent head coach. First of all, why in the hell would you run a freaking wildcat? Why the hell would you run a wildcat on 4th and 1? Why? And you don't even motion. You don't even motion any player. You don't motion your tight end. You don't motion your wide. You run a straight wildcat. And then you use up a timeout. You use up a timeout because you couldn't figure out what type of play to run because you were going to get false start. You were going to get false started. Matt Nagy has poor time management. He doesn't know how to discipline his players. Poorly disciplined. This guy has no clue to run a team. I mean, ever since he's been a coach for this Bears team, he's 0-4 after the bye week. He can't make proper adjustments. None of that. I mean, and of course, he got Justin Fields injured today. All I gotta say is congratulations to you, CEO. Um, like I said, man, I'm eating my crow right now, man. To all you Ravens fans, congratulations to y'all winning. Um, I just hate that I have to endure this, man. Every single year, man. I mean, Baltimore, they're a really good team, man. But this is one of our lowest points that we've been through this past decade, aside from the 2013 season. This is one of the lowest points, one of the lowest, rock bottom lowest points in the last decade, this past decade, aside from 2013. I mean, I don't know, man. Anyway, guys, this is your boy Kofi, signing out, and yeah, man, I'm out.